Well, welcome to another video of As the Crow Flies Hiking. In this episode, we're going to go to Cheaha State Park and hike on the Pinhoti. I'll let you kind of take a look around. We're up here at a scenic overlook, and with me is Pyro Bill. Hey, Pyro.
Hello.
Pyro and I have been friends for a long time. Well, he's been my friend. I don't know if I've been his friend. But we've known each other for a long time. We met in prison, and we were in a gang, and things happened. No, we didn't. I think we met at church, right? We met at church. Yeah, I hope the wind's not too bad here. And then this is the Cajun Porsche right here. Just gonna go with that. So welcome them to the channel, and we're about to do 2 nights, 3 days at on the Pinhoti, and we got some stories to tell, some lives to tell, and we'll just see what happens. So
It's gonna be fun.
it's gonna be fun. So y'all have anything to say? Anything profound about this trip?
Nothing right now.
All right, we'll catch you in a little bit. Hopefully the wind will die. So we made it to the trailhead, and when we got here, I don't know if you can see it, but it's extremely, what we may have thought was foggy. It's not foggy. That's some sort of controlled burn, and there is ash in the air. So interesting. We're gonna get started, and it looks like there's a burn somewhere. Hopefully it's not in our path of travel. If so, we'll figure it out. We may take an alternative route in this. Well, I don't know. We'll just have to see.
He'll take off ahead, and then you catch up against him. He's got to pack off a campsite fire going and looking out over the valley. Oh, it's gonna be chilly, boys. Yeah.
We're gonna have to have a fire tonight.
Have to be careful with the fire.
For our introductions, you've seen with me on this little trip is Pyro Bill and the Cajun Porsche. That's their trail names. And we are about to start right here. See it? Pinhoti. We're on the Pinhoti Trail. Cheaha State Park is 10 miles. We're gonna do that in about 3 hours. I'm just kidding. So we're gonna head in for a few miles. I don't know how long. It's freaking cold. We didn't know it was gonna be this cold. Poor planning on our part. But we're gonna hike in a few miles, find a campsite, depending on where we wanna go. Then we gotta go straight up, stairway to heaven, to the top of the mountain, which you may see tonight, you may see tomorrow. I don't know where we're gonna go. But it should be a cool trip. 2 nights, 3 days. What is it, about 18, 19 miles on this little loop that we're doing?
For some reason I was thinking 17.
17 miles. You got to make it sound longer for YouTube. So
Okay, so it's 40 miles.
it's 40 miles. And so here we go. We're going to get started, and I appreciate you joining us on this trip. Talk to y'all later.
Yeah.
You can't even see the sun.
Yeah, look at all that.
You can't even see across the with the fire burn.
I know.
Crazy. I've fallen successfully on every trip I've ever taken, I think.
Or when Griffin broke his hand that time and we just kept going.
Yeah. That's right. I forgot you were on that trip too, weren't you, Scott?
That was my second trip. That was my first one.
I remember that one. That's when I had borrowed your pack that first trip.
And you borrowed another friend.
And
too.
I-
It was like a
I brought a 4-man tent.
Oh, I forgot about that
3
4-man
changes of
tent.
Clothes, canned tuna.
All right, you get water from here, and I'm gonna take a leak up here.
All right, so
Oh wait.
the proper water etiquette, Pyro is going to take a leak up here, and then Scott's going to filter down here. No, we won't be doing that. So we stopped because we were reminiscing about many trips that we've taken together. Cajun Porsche has been with us on many trips, but his first trips, he brought canned tuna. I mean,
Lots of them.
lots of canned tuna. And
3 days worth of clothes.
3 days worth of clothes because he had to change for every day.
A 4-man Coleman tent that probably weighed 10 pounds.
It was heavy.
We
And
wanted to leave it.
yeah, we wanted to leave it, but we left no trace. But there was a trace because that was a big old footprint on that. But anyway.
Yeah, that's how these all are.
Then it flattens out somewhere up here.
I think the rhododendrons have bigger. But you got a lot of these big things, like bigger than these. How the creek? Yeah. They're not quite as big as the top of the original one. Yeah. And they're all this valley. All water. It's really pretty. And it's not overly.
All right, so we made it a few miles in, and we're looking for a campsite. We found one. You know how backpackers are. We can never find the perfect campsite. We're doing what typically is done, where we just keep going further, thinking there's a better campsite a little further. And that's mostly me. Pyro and Cajun Porsche are ahead of me. And we're gonna find another site on up a little further. So hopefully the next thing you'll see is our campsite. Talk to you later. We found our campsite. It meets all the specifications. Number 1 is protected from the wind. Number 2, there's dead wood around so we can build a fire. And number 3, it's got some flat spots. So Pyro Bill that's with us is in a hammock. And myself and Cajun Porsche is in a tent. So we're looking for some flat spots, but other than that, we should be fine. Oh, that doesn't look good. That's a Widowmaker, but seems like it's good. And so always the dilemma. We found a campsite. Fire pit is there. We see some flat areas, but we also see, can you see it? We see this Widowmaker.
One over there.
That one.
No, keep going.
Keep going? This way or this
Other
way?
Right there. That tree right there.
Oh, yeah. So that tree right there looks kind of sketchy. And we are heading, if you can see behind me, we are heading up those ridges right there and keep going towards the junction where we'll go down. So it's always a dilemma. Do we stay or should we go? That's a Clash song. Should I stay or should I go now? All right, here we go. We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, phone service. Yeah.
Still got the tie back, huh?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not as flat as that other place, but
It's not bad at all. I can feel this. Feels good.
Not good. Not good.
a little windy.
looks like the sun has come out, and we're gonna build a fire, and then we're gonna eat. And so let me take you around and show you Cajun Porsche. I don't think I really correctly introduced Cajun Porsche. This is Porsche, so it's a play on his name. How's it going?
How are you?
So he's absolutely new to this crazy stuff that I do. I don't know why I do it, but I'd like to film myself for whatever reason. And so Cajun Porsche and I met in church as well. No, we were not in a gang, just like I said with Pyro Bill. So he has a tent. He has the it's the MSR, right?
Yeah, Hubba.
He has the MSR Hubba. It's the one man, and it's got a great little awning on it, or vestibule. And then the backside has a nice little vent out away from the tent. And it's just a good tent. It's got lots of space, and it's super lightweight. So this is how Pyro Bill got his name. He is treating this fire like it's a barbecue. In Alabama, we have great barbecue. I think I've mentioned that before. And so there's like Jim and Nick's, and what are some of the other barbecues? Saul's Barbecue. And then what's that other? Dreamland.
Moe's Barbecue.
Moe's Barbecue. They're all known for their barbecue. So he's treating this like this is the fire pit for the barbecue. You can see he's already just absolutely reinvented this thing like it's an episode of on HGTV or something.
Well, you just got to clean it out every so often.
Look at this thing. I mean, it looks spotless. It looks like, what's that show with the Gaines family? The husband and wife that redoes the homes.
Oh,
what's it called?
Her and Him.
Yeah.
What's it called? It's some catchy name.
The ones had a Georgia with them?
Yeah, no, they're in Texas. They're in Waco, Texas.
Oh, the
What are they called? I don't remember. And then Pyro Bill has got an Eno set up. We don't have any issues with bugs tonight, so he's just got a really nice kind of lightweight Eno and rain tarp set up there. And I think we're protected from the wind. Luckily, the sun has gone down right there. Let's see if I can hold it. Yeah. Can't do it. There we go. Hold the sun. Boom. Anyway, sun will be hitting down now, and then we'll get a fire going and eat, and then tell stories and lies until it's time to go to bed. Okay, so I know from my other videos that you have heard the story. I've told the story about having a night terror in the Sipsey, and I did a video in the Sipsey. Well, I have a witness to that event, and there he is.
Two witnesses.
Two witnesses, that's right.
Both of us were there.
Cajun Porsche was there, and Pyro Bill was there. So it did happen, right?
yeah.
It happened. It absolutely happened. And once we
in the
realized
same
what it was really kind of funny.
So
2 in the morning now.
at 2 in the morning, I scared the crap out of Cajun Porsche and Pyro Bill, thinking that there was some dude with a shaved head and a white t-shirt coming in the camp. I got out of a hammock, and I think I ran over close to Pyro's tent and said, somebody's in the camp, we gotta run. And they finally convinced me that nobody was there. So I know I've told that story before, but I'm getting old and I just tell stories all the time. Because it's... Did it feel like it got warmer when we got here? Or is that
Well, we've been working.
Oh, yeah.
The wind kind of, it's not too bad under here.
It's gonna be hard to see this little line going to the fire.
You'll find it tonight, I'm sure. Oh, see, that's good storage.
Huh? Yeah, I mean half the thing
story.
If I remember right. All right.
So we'll tell you a little story.
I put it up on the other side.
Pyro Bill and I have always hiked together, and we always talk about the Zac Brown Band. And they have great songs, but there's one part of every Zac Brown Band song that's the same. The bridge, the end of the bridge. They always get a little bit louder and a little bit higher, and they say, Highway 20 ride.
Oh, sweet Annie.
Sweet Annie. And what's the other one?
Stuck in colder weather.
Stuck in colder weather.
Stuck in colder weather.
Every song is the same. They're great songs, but
Yeah.
well, that's some good stuff up there. Got the backdrop. Look at that, it's beautiful. I bet somebody's gonna trip over this line tonight. It's probably gonna be me. Ooh, here we go. I just found my. Unless there's a rat under here.
Oh, you just put it on the back?
That's what I'm talking about. If it'll work. Yeah. It'll work. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna do the. I think I'll just do the rice and chicken.
I've got.
Is it already mixed in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, I'm doing the
I guess I need to
the
get
Mountain House Adventure Meals. It's got a new label. Rice and just the rice and chicken. I'm pretty vanilla when it comes to these meals. Cajun Porsche, what are you doing for tonight?
I'm just doing buffalo chicken and some rice.
Sounds good. And Pyro Bill?
I got some chicken fried rice.
Chicken fry.
Chicken fried rice. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's get started.
Here, you need a cup right now?
Yeah.
I'm not ready.
Okay. Let's see. Does it have a cup on there?
Should all be in
Oh,
there.
I see it. Yeah, so 1 cup. I guess I should start bringing this again.
Yeah, because that acts as my cup.
Oh, it
too.
does have it. I didn't see it.
1. Oh no!
Did you? Why'd
What,
you
what
pour it
did
in
I
that?
do that?
You poured it in without heating it first.
Oh my God! I can't believe I just did that.
What is yours?
This is just chicken flavor, but I got this tuna. You want one?
No.
Oh, God. This is not.
Look at that, man! That looks like a masterpiece. Freaking, what's that chef's name? It has all those shows.
Well, there's a lot of them.
Emerald
Emerald
yeah.
Lagasse.
Emerald Lagasse. That's what your list looks like. All right. Well, all right. We're gonna send it off for tonight. We made it to camp and we got a great fire going. We've got Cajun Porsche here and Pyro Bill, who gave us this great fire. At first it didn't want to cooperate, but now it's cooperating and it's warm. And I think it's going down to 30 degrees tonight, or at least that's what we said. Is that an exaggeration? Did we say
30.
30? So we're gonna turn in here in a little bit. We'll get up tomorrow and see what we can accomplish making this loop talk to y'all in the morning. Well, all right, that's a wrap for As the Crow Flies hiking tonight into day one. We're all in our tents and hammock. The fire's still going out there. It finally got strong enough and hot enough at the bottom to coals to create a good fire. So it's pretty cold. It's getting down to about freezing now, and we're all trying to get warm. So Pyro Bill is in his hammock to my right, to your left, and Cajun Porsche, my other hiking partner here, he's in his MSR hubba tent to my left, your right. So anyway, we'll try to get some sleep tonight, get up, get some coffee, and hike up to the top of Stairway to Heaven, and hike across the mountain and make it to the junction where we'll take a left and go down to what we call Devil's Gorge. So it should be fun. Anyway, appreciate y'all watching. I'll catch you in the morning. Thanks.